Hi everybody and welcome to Selwyn Tech Topics. This is the first video in the Organizing Photos playlist. Today we're going to take a look at making folders. Let's get started. Here we are on my Windows 10 laptop. We are on the desktop here. We're going to begin by clicking on this icon down here. It's your File Explorer. Click on that and it opens up a window allowing you to view all the photos and documents saved on your computer. Pretty much everything saved on your computer. Along the left-hand side here is a navigation bar. This allows you to choose which locations or folders you want to look at. So for the purpose of this lesson, we're working with pictures. I'm going to click on pictures here because that's where my pictures are kept. On your computer, your pictures might not be kept in pictures. You might have some sitting in documents. There might be some on the desktop or another location. So you will need to find where your pictures are. But what's most important is to think about where do you want them to be kept? Where are we moving them to? And I'm guessing that answer is pictures. That is where you want them to be kept, their final destination. So we're going to click on pictures here. And on the right-hand side here on my computer, you can see I have a number of folders. If I scroll down, then there's all the loose pictures that have not been organized yet. So your computer might look similar. You might have some folders. You might not have any folders. That might just be all loose pictures, and that's fine. That's why we're going to do some organizing. The name of the folders you have, again, will vary what I have on my screen to yours. Some of them you'll see here just have dates. Some have been given names of events. You can also have names related to vacations. You can also do dates this way, written out, December and then a year. So you have to choose how you want to organize your photos and what names you give those folders. So before you start creating folders, take a minute and think about how you want them to be organized. It might be helpful to jot them down on a piece of paper. Again, you could go by year. If you're doing a project with grandchildren, every grandchild might want to have their own folder. You decide. So once you know how you want to organize your pictures, we're going to start now creating folders. Up at the top here, we have a number of options, and one here you can see is new folder. If you don't see these options that I do, take a look up here. There's some tabs: File, Home, Share, and View. Actually, you know what? We're going to pause here and take a minute to look at the view options because this will change how your folders actually display, and this is a preference thing. So if you don't see small icons like I do here of the folders and you'd like to, just make sure you've selected large icon, or maybe you want extra large icon just to make it a little bit easier. There is, you can see tiles, content, list view, details. So there are different ways to even view your folders and your photos. You choose what works best for you. I'm going to choose large icons. I'm going to go back up here now to my tabs and click on Home. And go back now to starting the creation of new folders. So we click once on New Folder. And you can see a new folder has been created. It's been given the name New Folder, and it's been highlighted in blue. As soon as you start typing, the word or title New Folder is going to disappear, and the title I give it will now be filled in there. So the first one I'm going to do is library branches. Whoops. When I'm done typing the name, I'm going to hit the Enter key on my keyboard. And that's now created that folder and given it that name. If I've made a mistake and I want to give that folder a new name, simply right-click on that folder, and from the menu, click on Rename. You can now see I can give it a new name. Maybe I want to call that Library Locations. I'm done typing. Again, hit Enter key, and that folder has been created. So I'm going to take a look at my other loose photos here and see what else needs to be organized. We've got a bunch here from LitFest, so that will be the next folder. Okay, so I'm going to go back, click on the new folder icon, and this one is going to be LitFest. And that was 2019. Hit the Enter key on the keyboard, and that folder has now been created. So that's your first step. Think about how you want your photos organized and get those folders created with names. Next video, we'll look at moving pictures into these new folders. Good luck!